Hello, friends and family, and welcome to Come Sit at My Table. We are not at home, as you can tell. We are in Florida in a rental house that we rent with friends for 6 weeks in the winter, and we play the part of snowbirds. Tomorrow, for our dinner, we're going to have white bean chicken chili, which Melissa has already posted the recipe for. So to go with our white bean chicken chili, I am making firecrackers. Now this is a strange recipe because you're going to look at the ingredients and think, there's no way, this cannot work. But I promise you, it is delicious. To make firecrackers, you're going to need a 16-ounce box of crackers. You can use Zesta Crackers, you can use Saltines, it doesn't matter. You just need a 16-ounce box of crackers. You're also going to need 1 2/3 cup of oil. You can use vegetable oil, canola oil, whatever you have at home, but you need 1 2/3 cup. And I know what you're thinking. You're going to put 1 2/3 cups of oil on crackers, and they're not going to get soggy and mushy. I promise you they won't. Trust me on this one. You're also going to need 2 teaspoons of garlic powder and onion powder. You're going to need 2 tablespoons of ranch dressing mix. Now, if you don't have a tub of ranch dressing mix, that's the same as 1 envelope. So 1 envelope or 2 tablespoons of ranch dressing mix. You're also going to need 2 tablespoons of crushed red pepper flakes. And again, you're probably thinking, this will be so hot that we can't even eat it. But I promise you, it's not. The first time we made it, we only used 1 tablespoon because we were afraid it was going to be too hot, and it wasn't enough. So we ended up going back and adding another tablespoon. You need 2 tablespoons of red pepper flakes. And you need 1/2 teaspoon of black pepper. Just crushed black pepper. Now, here's how you make it. You're going to need a gallon Ziploc bag. And in this bag, you're going to add everything except your crackers. They go in last. So, let's start. I'm going to add the oil last. Let's add in our garlic. Let me make sure. I was wrong. It is only 1 teaspoon of garlic and onion powder. So we're going to put in 1 teaspoon. We will put in 1 teaspoon of onion powder. Let me reiterate that because I had that wrong the first time I said it. It is 1 teaspoon of garlic powder and 1 teaspoon of onion powder. Then you need 2 tablespoons of ranch dressing mix. It wasn't quite full, so I'm going to have to do some more. Okay, this one I've got full. And I'm going to do just a little more because that first one that I had didn't have quite a full tablespoon. Then you're going to need 2 tablespoons of the red pepper flakes. So let's put those in. If I can get this bag to stay open. All right. There's 1. And there's 2. And then just 1/2 teaspoon of black pepper. All right, so we have all the dry ingredients in. And now we're going to add our 1 2/3 cup of oil. We just put all of that in our gallon Ziploc bag. Keep it closed. And I'm going to use a really technical cooking term here. You just want to smush it together. And I said that because I knew if I didn't, my wife would ask me. Right, Melissa?
Hey, we like technical terms. Very impressive culinary cooking here. In a Ziploc bag.
Honestly, all you're trying to do is dissolve that onion powder and garlic powder. You just want to get it mixed up good and get it all dissolved. Now, here comes the strange part. We're just going to dump 4 sleeves of these crackers in the bag. In they go. And it's so weird that you can put crackers in this liquid and they don't become soggy. But I promise you, they will not. Now you want to make sure that this is zipped closed really tight. Let's get these out of the way. And all we're going to do is turn this over and over and over. You want to get every cracker in there covered with that oil and those spices. Now you do not want to break up the crackers, so you have to be a little careful turning them like this. But you can see, I don't know if you can see that or not, but you can see how the oil's running down the inside of the bag. That's okay. It has to do that to get on the crackers. And you're just going to keep turning it. Now you want to do this for, I don't know, 3, 4, 5 minutes until you're sure. I want you to look here. See how these crackers are kind of nested together? You want to get those apart so that the oil can get down in between them. You don't want them right up against each other in a row. But I promise you the oil will run between them. And you're just going to keep turning and letting that oil run all over them. Now, you don't want to use these right now. Well, you could. But you really, yeah, we have. But it's best if you let them sit for at least an hour before you start using them. You want them to have time to let those spices kind of soak in. You can see how the spices are here on the bag, so I'm just going to shake it and try to knock those spices off the bag and get them down on the crackers. And just keep turning. Look at all those spices and that oil. You see it running?
They look good.
They do. So, every 10 minutes, 15 minutes, just come back and turn your bag a time or two. Turn it upside down. Let it sit that way for a while. Let it all run to the bottom. Then, after 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, come over. Turn it back up the other way. Let it all run down through those crackers again. When it's all settled to that end, come back and turn it over and let it kind of go to the other side. And just keep doing that until they're all coated.
Eventually all that oil will be absorbed, I assume.
It will all be absorbed into those crackers, and you won't have any left like sitting in the bottom of the bag. Now, I know it's not been an hour, but I can't wait. So I'm going to eat one. I do have to warn you about something. These are addictive. Once you start snacking on them, it's hard not to just go get a handful and eat. I'm going to tell something on my wife.
I'm going to be in big trouble here.
So the first time I made these, I had retired, but she had not. She was still working. She came home from school. We're retired school teachers. And she said, "What have you made?" She saw it sitting in the bag. She said, "What is that? What have you made?" And I said, "They're called firecrackers, and they're really good. And we're going to have them tonight with soup." So I opened the bag, and she ate one. She was like, "Wow, that's really good." And so I zipped the bag up and turned it over a few times and went to do something else. I'm not sure what I went to do. But when I came back to the kitchen, somebody had a bowl full of crackers, eating them for a snack.
Hey, after school snacks.
They are addictive. Once you start on them, you just can hardly quit. So, make yourself a bag of firecrackers to have with your soups, stews, anything like that that you're having, or
After school snacks.
just have them for a snack after school or any other reason. These are really good. Don't forget to turn them every few minutes for the first hour, and they'll absorb all that liquid. All right, I hope you enjoy them as much as we do. Have a great day, and don't forget, you are always welcome to come sit at my table. Have a good day. We really had not intended to come back and do another segment to this video, but when we got up this morning and saw the crackers, it dawned on me that we probably should let you see that they really did not become soggy. So we just wanted to do a quick segment here and let you see what they're like. These have been sitting overnight. It's probably been 10 hours since we made them. So it's been a while. All of the liquid, the oil, the spices, the things that were in the bag have absorbed into the crackers. There was none left in the bottom of the bag. So it's completely absorbed. Let me show you what they're like. So look how crispy these are. See that? Look. See, they're not soggy. They're crispy. And see if you can hear them. Can you hear that?
Absolutely.
It's amazing. I don't know how it is that they soak in all that oil and those spices, but they stay crispy. It's really awesome. They are a little spicy. They're not so hot that, it burns your mouth or anything, but they are warm. They go perfectly with soups and stews, or just as a snack. So anyway, I hope you give these a try. We're going to have them this afternoon with white bean chicken chili. Those two go perfectly together. So give them a try and let us know in the comments what you think about them. Remember, you're always welcome to come sit at my table. Have a great day.